New wave of fraud targeting disability insurance now. EDD has frozen hundreds of thousands of accounts as they try to stop these thieves.
This comes 2 weeks after a KCRA 3 investigation. Brittany Johnson spoke with a Sacramento County man believed to be the latest victim of fraud attempts after he received letters mailed to him regarding disability insurance. But he's not disabled, not unemployed, and hasn't filed a claim.
I've gotten the first letter and then turned around 3 days later and got a letter that's exactly the same. And the only difference is in the case numbers. The last 2 digits of the case numbers are different.
Now, in response to the new wave of fraud, EDD has frozen 345,000 claims for disability insurance. The claims are suspected of being fraudulent, but some disabled people who are completely innocent are telling KCRA 3 Investigates that they've been caught in the crossfire, if you will. EDD says that it's now working with regulators and medical provider groups to quickly verify which claims are real, which are legit, and which claims are fraud, and it's contacting everyone whose accounts were frozen.
Lori Levy with EDD joins us live now. Lori, thank you so much for joining us. Talk about the process that EDD is taking right now to figure out which claims are real and which ones are fraud.
You know, yeah, scammers are out in full force. We've all seen it on our phones, and it almost like a daily occurrence. And unfortunately, this is the result of yet another identity theft scam. And in this case, using extensive stolen information, probably very much criminal elements involved, to really emulate medical providers. They've attacked medical providers in this case, as well as individuals. And we've been closely monitoring our systems, obviously, and noted this kind of activity hitting our kind of fraud indicators. So we were able to take action pretty quickly to minimize some of the impacts. But a part of that is really trying to separate out those, those fraud cases from truly the legitimate claimants and the legitimate medical providers who'd be caught up in all this. So that's our top priority, is to make sure we do believe most of those that we have suspended are fraudulent, but we have been working with the medical provider community, getting their help to inform medical providers impacted by this that we're going to need them to go through ID.me to verify their identity. And that helps us also get to the extent of the claims that are associated with that medical provider, because medical providers do certify disabilities. And hopefully that helps us get to those legitimate claims as well.
Yeah, right, because you feel for those people who have the legitimate claims. They want to get those processed as soon as they can. So if you can, Lori, how is this similar to the insurance fraud issues that you guys have had to weather for the past couple of years?
Well, disability insurance is an insurance program, just like unemployment insurance is an insurance program. In fact, government programs are the targets right now of identity thieves. And, it's taking a lot of resources to closely monitor our system so that we can see what activity is occurring and shut it down quickly. It's extraordinarily unfortunate that we have legitimate medical providers and their legitimate patients caught up in this. And so our goal, of course, is to communicate and make sure that we are doing everything we can to clear those legitimate individuals from the fraudsters. I will say that every claimant that has because we still are continuing to pay disability insurance benefits. This is really kind of a recent attack, and we've been able to isolate those involved. And in some cases, we have sent notices to those that have been impacted, and they're being advised as how they can help us make sure we can validate their identity quickly. So it all depends on exactly what notice they're receiving in terms of that action. But we encourage people, please help us by responding to those notices as quickly as possible so we can zero in on the legitimate claims and ensure that we can reconnect them with payment.
Yeah, and the problem isn't just with the claimants now. We reported a couple of months ago that doctors were seeing their identities taken now to validate the fraudulent disability claim. So how do you fight something like that?
Well, and that's the really unfortunate thing about this, right, is because it's just drained so many resources to fight the latest and greatest scheme from identity thieves and quite some sophisticated criminal elements. So yes, we have partnered with a medical provider community and state regulators, getting their assistance to help us notify medical providers impacted by this, that we're going to need them to go through ID.me to help validate their identity, and to know that they're going to know when it's an official request coming from EDD, because the email will end in edd.ca.gov. It's important because scammers are trying to impersonate us all over the place. So we encourage people to go to our website. We have a Help Fight Fraud webpage full of the latest information and how you can kind of detect if it's EDD calling, etc.
Lori, and we have one last question for you. Do you have the staff to handle something like this? In December, our documentary Easy Money talked about how EDD was still trying to get a full staff for their fraud division. Do you have enough people to handle the phone lines for this? Because we know there's been a shortage there as well.
Yeah, this is disability insurance, a little bit different program. We think the numbers are much smaller than what we ever encountered necessarily in the UI arena. But we have redirected some individuals from throughout our department to help us with phone calls and to make sure that we can get the information out to individuals as quickly as we can. So again, those claimants who are impacted will, if they haven't already, should be getting a letter specific to what the situation is for them. And then again, the help of medical providers and going through ID.me so we can start really zeroing in on the legitimate claims.
Lori, thank you for taking the time to speak with us and having that all laid out for us.
No, thank you. And we appreciate your help in getting the word